test. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Cool.
Hello.
Hi. I think it's a
Meow.
meow.
Yeah, but they can hear us. I think they can hear us.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi all.
Hello all. Hello Gunners. Hi Chris, hi Kyo. I see you guys in chat. Oh my god,
Oh
they
my
can't.
god, you're friendly Sam? No way.
Yeah.
Yes, Jan is here. Jan is there. Don't mind him. Don't mind him.
Where's my character looking at? Oh, it's the bird. Okay, anyways, hello. Welcome to the Lagoon. Welcome to episode 1 of many of Sunset Cove Radio.
Yippee!
Yeah, yippee! One of many.
Yes, many.
One of
more.
many.
Mm.
Yeah. For those that are in the chat or in the venue, just sit down and grab your drink. If you're not in the venue, feel free to visit us in Thornberry Imperium. What ward are we in? Ward 4, plot 17? Dude, I don't even know where the fuck we
I
are.
love how every time we talk about the address, it's like, is it Ward 4 or is it Ward 17?
Yeah. It is.
Is it Ward 17 or is it Ward 4?
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Make yourself at home. We're gonna be talking a lot,
Yeah.
really. Shall we introduce ourselves?
Yes.
Cool.
Hello, my name is... What are we in? Hello, my name is Dyy. Sprout G Poser. Owner of a coffee shop that doesn't make any money. Retired raider. Yapper. Sometimes I stream. I don't even stream Final Fantasy, I just play Guild Wars more now. But here I am. We're technically streaming Final Fantasy. Yeah, that's me.
Cool. Yay! Say hi today, everyone. Woo! Alright, and now...
Say hi right now. Say hi.
Oh, he explodes!
Chat,
Hi,
say
Dyy.
hi to D.
Woo! Yeah. I have a wart on my bum. What the fuck, Chris? Alright,
Have a word on my bum.
Alright, followed up by our grand bush here. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Alice. I'm the Bush. You've probably seen me around. If you've seen a Bush at venues, it's like 99% probably gonna be me. Yeah, I just came back from the hospital. I spent 3 days in hospital, so I might sound a bit scuffed, and I might be matching my picture tonight. Yeah,
Guys
I'm
on
like
drugs.
still doped up on all the meds
He's,
from hospital.
he's
so,
actually
yeah.
drugged up still right now, so...
Yeah.
That is the
He's-
commitment to the Lagoon, right? 3 days in hospital, get back, fucking on the radio show. Let's go.
Give a hand for Alice here, everyone! Woo!
You guys can hear it, but I'm actually clapping.
It's time to get one of those ASMR mics to get the
Yeah, I need to
clapping.
get those mics that just catch up. I tried to get the mics that would catch the sound of me pissing whenever I'm pissing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get one of those.
Oh, jeez. Well, glad to have you on the show, Alice, and welcome back as well. Cool. And I guess we're up to me now. Hi, fellas. My name is Meguchii. I am the owner of Barfloss and quite a lot of other venues that I rarely open now. You may know names such as Music Bar Secret Sky, well, Annie Sky, and also Mating in Holseki as well. Shout out to Holseki for being one of the best May Cafe venues around. Salute. And
Oh yeah, both of you guys from Helsinki, you're right.
yeah. Me and Alice both are maids there. So
Yeah, that's right. We're both maids. Just
Yes.
don't tell anyone I'm a guy.
keep it a secret. Keep it a secret, alright? Keep it a secret. And I guess for any potential JP viewers in chat, はじめまして、Meguchiiと申します。バーフロスと、まあいろんな店のオーナーなのです。はい。よろしくお願いします。
日本語上手 bro.
Shut up! I'm so sick of hearing that!
すごい日本語 speaking
Go
very nice.
Gomenasai. Nihongo zenzen wakarimasen. Gomenasai.
Oh man.
Yay, cool, yay. Well,
Yay. Okay, let me see if my mic catches the clap. There.
I sort of heard it. I kind of heard it.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Okay.
barely came through.
Very sort.
Okay. Next paycheck, I'm getting myself a mic.
Yeah. Then
Just
next
particularly for this fucking venue.
we get the ASMR experience with D, except it's just
Yeah.
him clapping and possibly.
It's just me clapping or like breathing so close to the mic.
Umapyoi. Hi, umapyoi. Well,
Yeah, what-
a lot has been happening the past couple of days, hasn't it, in FF14?
You know what's funny? All the stuff that's been happening was started just last week.
Yep.
Everything happened within a week, but it felt like it's been going for like way longer than that.
It's honestly, it's kind of been cooking for a while now, to be honest, right? Like, a lot of the I don't even know where to begin, to be honest. Like, it's just that much. It's just that much for it. But everything is sort of imploded on itself, with the recent takedown of Mare, or as it's actually pronounced, Mare. Which is, I don't know, it was quite funny to me as a vanilla-only player. Like, I woke up to it, right? I woke up to the news, like, a friend messaged me saying, "Hey, Meggy, we survived the Sundering." And I'm like, what in, like, God's name are you talking about? Like, there's been no news about, like, a data center.
We survived a new calamity.
Yeah.
The moon have fell, bro.
Yeah.
Again. You thought we would learn by now.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the moon keep on falling on us.
That's like the third time the moon has fallen now, honestly. And yeah, so I I looked at his DM. I'm like, what? Okay, let me go on Twitter, and then I go into like the Discord servers, and I'm seeing like a lot of pings, like the red notification from servers. I'm like, what the fuck has happened here? And yeah, like I see the the news that he's had to shut it down. So yeah, I don't know. How did you two feel about it? Because I know you two used Mare.
I
Alright,
particularly am not so affected by it because like a lot of the time where I have Mare is like between me and my friends. And if I had to join a sing shell, I usually just pause them because not because I don't wanna see other people, but it's more like my PC can't handle it with the amount of VRAM that's eating up my shit. So for me, like God, it doesn't affect me, but but the amount of people that's on Twitter, that's crying over it, like, oh, I can't play the game anymore because I can't see my friends and stuff. I don't know. I kind of understand, but at the same time, it's not really that big of a deal because personally, like I said, I'm not affected by it. That's why I don't understand. But I do have my thoughts on why these people are sad and why I think their view is like very weird to me. And then when Yoshi P released that statement, I'm like, this is actually like kind of based. This is actually kind of good that he released this shit. He's like, oh, okay, but we talk about that later. But yeah. But
And,
personally,
I'm
I'm
the
not
same as
affected by
D.
Mare.
Like, yeah, pretty much exactly the same as D, except I never joined sing shells. With the exception of, like, private, like, friends ones, obviously. But, yeah, I'm kind of happy because, holy shit, it was, like, a big pain in the ass where I'd walk into a place, and then I see, like, some guy the size of fucking Lethal Company, and then another guy that's the size of Deep Rock Galactic, and I'm like, fuck, man, I just can't, man. I, like, hit my friend the auto pause mod beast away,
Yeah.
But yeah, life without Mira is better, I feel.
Yeah.
The thing, okay, here's the thing, like, here's the thing. Life without Mare, we have not. Mare only got popular, like, very recently. I would say, like, within the past 2 years or at the end of Anne Walker. Before that, there was still venues going around. There was still, like, Penumbra or Textual was still around. The people were able to mod and stuff. But Mare was somewhat quite recent. And it only got popular because everyone wants to, they want to see their friends, they want to be part of the circle of like in venues of mod and stuff. But the way how the public opinion, it's like, oh, we always had this for a long time. Like, no, you guys don't. We survived we played the game before Mare. We had venues before Mare. We would probably be okay without it. So
Yeah,
people
like
are
I'm
just
also
like
very vanilla on like venues and stuff. I only mod outside of venues, so it literally has zero effect on me.
Yeah. I think like the interesting thing to me especially. Whoa, where is that? Hold on. I just looked on the stream.
Hey, yo, we're getting Sam.
Whoa.
Zoom in, enhance.
Enhance.
This is your content. No,
Goodness,
now-
this is what you
yeah,
guys.
We're
This
giving
is
the
what you.
creator content. Let's go.
You don't need Mare for this.
This is what
fellas.
Yoshi
You
warned us
don't need
about.
Mare for this. Yeah. But yeah, I was gonna say that like it's quite interesting to me. So a lot of people here know that like I've been vanilla and will be vanilla for like however long I play this game, right? When like the whole thing of mods first start popping up, like it was like the Fight Club. Like it really wasn't like the Fight Club where like you were not allowed to say anything about it, like anything about it at all. It had to be done like via DMs, like just outside of the game itself. And so when I think it was maybe after Endwalker, I think, a lot of other venues started, posting the sync shells, like the link to that, and started being more open with it, basically. And it was in that time frame where, like, back when I was still opening regularly as well, I've had people coming in, I greet them, and they go, "Do you have a sync shell? Do you have a Mare code?" And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah. It was around that time. It was
Oh my
like
God.
after the MSK launch. Oh, what's up?
No, like I have a funny
What's up?
story about that because like when I first started going to venues, people like DMing me like Wi-Fi, and I'm like, bro, what? Like, I was like, I just like looked instinctively at my fucking Wi-Fi password.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So I had no clue at all.
Yeah.
Now, in my case, like I was introduced to mods because they wanted. Basically, I wanted like some sort of way to change my character's appearance. It wasn't about Mare. It was more like mod stuff, right? So I was doing all this stuff, and then I was helping my friend like, hey, how do you change with this hair to the other hair and stuff like that? And then she was like, why don't you connect Mare so that I can see you instead of you like screenshotting me like 20 fucking times? I'm like, what the fuck is Mare? And then that got me into the rabbit hole of into modding. And then from there, I'm only like connected with friends. Sync Shell at the time did not exist. It have not exist yet. It only like, I think around patch 6.3, 6.4, around Abyssos. That's when venues start popping up and they got really, really daring when it comes to shouting their Sync Shell codes and stuff.
Yeah.
That was the beginning of like, in Elemental at least, the beginning of Mare being all over the place. It all started with venues wanted to be Mare friendly or mod friendly, but personally I feel like it's more of a click thing. Like hey, come to our venue, we're cool with mods. You can talk about it in our venue. You can be with people that uses these kinds of things. When I guess initially the whole point of like Sync Shell is just for a group of friends, but now it became more of like a venue feature, which I do not know why it became to that point that people are comfortable of like telling each other, people you don't know, people you never met before, like, yeah, I use mods too. Like, how did it became from hush hush, don't talk about it, to hey, we're both using mods even though I do not know you. You can report me any time of the day and you have proof of it. You can screenshot my character and send it to Yoshi P and tell him to ban me. I don't know when did that shifted, but it happened really, really fast. and then it was like, okay, I don't feel safe. At the same time, like, I don't feel safe because, like, mods was still early for me at the time, so I just paused.
Yeah.
And then from there, I just like connected with my friends. So I just sending them Wi-Fi codes, Nintendo Switch codes, laundry pins, or whatever it's called. And
No, but, like,
the
also,
most
how do you how do you even like sit in a venue with like 50 other people in the venue and you're all like paired and like let's say like 5 out of those 50 people are like a gigabyte plus, like how do you actually like do anything like
oh yeah, at the time mods wasn't that heavy. People are still like vanilla plus. It wasn't mod base yet. The mod base came like a bit way later. Now it's just like custom hair or maybe some custom gear that's like very new into the mod scene. It wasn't like two bajillion triangles or 4 gigs of VRAM being used. It's more like, hey, we just want to look, we just want our tits to look bigger, or our figure to look nicer, or this custom hair that looks cuter on my Mikore or ephemera. And then like most of the time for me, like whenever I see like there's like more than 20 green bars on my screen, that's it. I'm looking away or I'm shutting off SingShell. Because like when I go to venues, I don't particularly know a lot of people. I just go there to check what's up, and then I say like, oh, they have this thing called SingShell, let me join in. And then I regret. I regret that shit. Everything is all over the place. At the time I was still using my laptop too, so it was struggling.
I recall an incident that happened like a while ago where someone, I think it was in Elemental, actually. I think someone was intentionally like crashing Mare on like SingShells.
Yeah.
To the point that it got banned.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was like people that uploaded zip bombs and shit.
Yeah, so that was an issue in venues that they make zip bombs, like SingShell bombs, specifically to crash players, and they got banned. And then other cases where they would do some very questionable things that go beyond legal shit, that got banned. Yeah, a lot of weird shit happened in the early days of like SingShell because a lot of people are trying to figure out how to use this stuff. But luckily for me, like because I don't get around asking for Mare codes or SingShell, only among my friends, I never get to experience it. But all my friends that like goes to back in the day, it was like Night Haven, Scodia, there were Rust, there were like Bar Sapphire, I guess. A lot of these venues, they do have people in the group, or they have their own friend group that just share SingShell among their circles. People going to these venues, they share among their circles. Not particularly mean that the venue owns it, more like the people that goes there happens to own their own SingShell. And you can see like people's, like a circle of friends just poof out of nowhere because someone just fucking bombed them with mods. It's very funny to see too because like they would sit down in a circle around the table, and suddenly the table is empty. And then I would be like, oh, maybe they duty pop, maybe they went for front lines.
Nope, they crashed.
Nope, they fucking crashed.
Yeah. I think so like you two, I think you watched the if not the entirety, like most of the interview that Zeno, is that his name?
Yeah.
Zeno
I watched the entire thing.
Yeah.
I watched the entire thing at work.
Yeah. I recall Floop saying, like, I think it was near the end, where like if there was one thing that you could do, like if you turn back time to like redo or like fix, like, what would that be? And I think he said something along the lines of not making SingShells a thing. Like he said it himself that SingShells were a mistake.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean it's like quality of life with like friend group and FC and stuff, right? But like it's something that can get out of hand, which it has. Like
For those that doesn't know the context of the story we're telling, when Mare shut down, the creator of Mare named Floof went up to an interview with Zeno and explained to Zeno the more on the developer side and whatever happens in Mare and all that stuff. So he started out, guys a very, very cool dude, did it all for free, only ask for donation, all that stuff, just because like he just want to see mods with friends. But he invented SingShell because he thought that it would be convenient. Instead of asking individual players for Mare codes, the way how Mare works, you need to ask someone for code, and then that person you ask have to give a code back, and you guys have to enter the code in the client. So SingShell negates that. You just have a common password for a common group, and everyone in that group will sync together. But because of how SingShell works, that I'm not sure if he purposely did it or not, but it's like the amount of players that can be inside a SingShell was like 50, or I think now it's like 200. Back then it was like a lot, like around 50 or whatever. And that was considered as too much. I think if he would go back to time and if he had to do SingShell, limit to like 10 people would be fine. I don't think there would be any issue there. But because like how public driven it was, that you can just join in any SingShell, that was the issue. Because like not only that it's people are shouting SingShell, but it's also like on his side, his server is dying. It was like 1.5 petabytes per month. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, like the size that was, the size of files that was being transferred at the server itself. Like him saying it like petabyte alone. Like that's insane.
Yeah.
For those-
that was like monthly petabyte too, wasn't it?
Yeah, monthly petabyte. 1 petabyte is 1,000 tera, by the way. For
I
those that
believe
is
he
not
said that
computer savvy.
there was like 270k registered users, but about 130k active at like most times, or something like that.
Yeah.
So
It was
like,
something
yeah, like
About like that, yeah.
how fucking mod beast do you have to be to like send that much data from like 130k players? God damn. Bro.
I think it's a little bit like
man.
crazy to me that like there are some players who are like willing to just enter that code in and like download like a bajillion mods from other players that you're gonna be seeing probably once only.
Oh no. I can kind of understand it, right? Because like I don't know if like people used to play like Gary's mod, and you'd like join a Gary's mod server and you just download like all of the assets, and then like you'll like spend 10 minutes on the server and you just leave, but you still have like all the assets. I think it's kind of like that, you know? And then people that aren't really like tech savvy are just like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna clean out my cache, I'm not gonna clean my bloatware folders.
Well, I think
Let me check my Mare folder real quick.
Yeah, I've seen some people's like Mare folder screenshots of like hundreds of gigabytes. I'm like, man, how does it even get to that? Like,
All right, chat's on this chat right now that has Mare or used to have Mare. Can you guys check your Mare folder and then type in chat how much gigabyte you guys have?
I'm quite afraid of the numbers.
Highest one gets highest one gets like something from me.
something.
yeah, I think the highest my bloatware folder has ever been was like 8 gigs, maybe. But I cleaned it out like fairly regularly, and I put like a cap on it too.
What's the highest that like you guys have personally seen?
Oh, like mod beast.
Yeah.
From a single person? 2 point something. I remember it was 2 point something VRAM.
2 point something.
Yeah, 2 point something. Took a
And
while
it's
for them
because
to
of
fucking get it.
they use effects as well. So like, there's people that like, firstly they don't compress their files, so it's all like 4K textures, and like it's upscaled, and then they have the effects on, and the effects just like really, like some effects are fine, but other effects just really chunk.
Yeah, that's really not fun to deal with in the first place there, in my opinion. Book says
Okay,
30 gigabytes.
30 gigs.
For the
Here's the
folder.
thing. Here's my take. Beach Bash, as much as people do not want to blame Fairy for it, plays a huge factor to the downfall of Mare. Not because of Fairy directly, but more like the people going there. Because like for those that don't know,
shout chat,
yeah,
codes.
for those that didn't know, there was an event somewhere about like last month or a month and a half ago. Basically, Fairy posted on a tweet, let's all meet up in Materia because that's where everyone can go. And in Materia, we just chill out in Costa del Sol, just hang out. and that became a cesspool of people that doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. The thing is, it's like on the first day it was fun because the first day is where people that's around the Jipo circle, the more on the more genuine side of things, they just want to meet people that they never got to meet. They just know each other from Twitter, or they just know each other from modding scene and stuff like that, or from Discord. They never got to play with each other, and that was like something good for them. So when I went there the first time, like, oh, I get to meet all these people, whatever, right? And then word got out. Word got out like, oh, all this people that is on Twitter that's quote unquote popular is in material right now. And then it became a FOMO party. It became a FOMO party to the point where, oh my god, we have to go there because all the cool people are there. If we're not there, that means we're lame. And then when they got there, they'd be like, hey, can I have your mayor code? Hey, can you guys join my Sting Shell? Let me shout out. Let me tell the entire fucking server and that, you know, we got mods and stuff. The thing is, they come up to you to be like, hey, mayor, and then they never talk to you again. It became too disgusting.
Didn't
Like, holy shit.
didn't the beach bash like parties last for like a week? It was really long. I remember that.
Yeah, it was a long time.
No, it was way longer than that.
It was longer?
Yeah, it was longer than a
I went
week.
for a couple of days, but like, I went on my Lalafell alt, and I tried to find like other Lalafells and like RPS lost children on the beach looking for our parents. It was like pretty funny. But I think I had fun because I wasn't like dying from all like the bloatware that everyone was downloading. Because there was like so many people there, and then shouting the sync shells like, oh, man, I've seen like screenshots of people like just their PCs like struggling from the beach.
Wait, so how is the I guess like modding community scene now that like this is all gone? Like, has it
The
changed?
like,
modding
split.
scene, it's a bit split though. Yeah,
It's split. Like, there are like obviously the NA people that are you know, being very very vocal, and you know, the people that are also advertising on PF the alternative sync shells to like the alternative mayor clients that they could join. You know, so you got like those people. You got a bunch of other people that are like, oh, you know, I'm okay with it. Like, you got some people that are like, oh, we just go back to the old days. So it's like a very mixed bag. But like, I think the general like population is just like, yeah, we're just waiting for like Mayor 2, you know?
Yeah.
the thing is like before this entire incident happened, there was also a mod strike. Basically, like there was a drama in the modding scene where people couldn't give a shit about paying for mods, right? And so a lot of modders, quote unquote premium modders, that's what they want to call themselves, sure. They went on strike that they don't want to release any new mods, right? They thought like, hey, we're not going to release new mods because you guys don't appreciate and you guys rather, you know, steal from us. And the argument is that, dude, you're being pissy over a game that doesn't even support the content that you're making. People don't want to pay your mods, you know, that for some reason, maybe because it's overpriced, whatever. But that's a whole different discussion. But yeah, that happened before or during the beach bash. And then when Mare got shut down, now they're feeling sad because like, oh, now I can't even show my work in this game anymore and that kind of stuff. Like, this sucks. We should bring back Mare. We should like put a petition and shit like that. Like, bro, you guys can't even decide if you guys want to be on strike or you guys just want to be seen. So
Yeah, it's like really funny.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
how does chat feel about, you know, this whole fiasco of like modding on, like whether there should be a Mayor 2, if you're excited for a new one, like what's everyone's thoughts there? Because for me, like as I said, like it's never affected me. It hasn't affected me at all. But in saying that, after watching the interview between Zeno and Fluff, like I can, you know, seeing the amount of dedication and effort that Fluff put into Mayor, like all for free as well. You know, I can understand why, you know, despite all the like bad eggs in the modding scene here, there have been a lot of good that like came out of it. right? Because I remember one of the nights that I keep thinking of back then, actually, it was just one of the late night like voice chats that we were all doing, and I recall like someone was screen sharing in VC, and Dyy, I remember your like speed, like fast emote that you were showing on the stream.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that is like quite entertaining, honestly, and it's something that I wish that the devs over at SC could, you know, potentially take a look at in future. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? I'll add to this, right? I'll add to this. So, like, the best thing from Mare, in my opinion, was like seeing all the VFX mods that people had for classes, because like, holy shit!
Yeah.
I wish that Square sold that stuff on Mog Station. They would make so much bank. Like, some of the VFX mods I've seen are just like absolutely mind blowing. I'm like, man, this is crazy. It's so good.
I think there was a recent one, like maybe a couple days ago, with I don't remember the channel's name, but like he did like a really big like new update for Sage VFX, and like that, I looked at that and I was, why do we have that? Like, why can't we have 3 different types of animation for when we're like spamming, instead of like seeing the same animation over and over again? Like,
yeah, let us
the
buy
thing is,
VFX packs, you know.
Even if, let's say, VFX packs takes a lot of resource for them to design, for whatever reason, because we all know Square Enix is an indie company that can't put enough money into this game, you know, for some reason. Why can't we fucking have idle animation replacer? Like,
No,
look at...
You're forgetting.
What's up?
You remember that fucking outfit that they sold in 3 parts?
oh
yeah.
Gonna be,
yeah.
It'd be like that with the VFX. You gotta buy Midari separately to Higangai.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That would be
dude.
absolutely cooked if they did that.
It's like you can only use this animation at level 70, but level 90 is a whole different animation. Good fucking luck, dude. Holy.
Yeah, but you know, that I guess that's like a whole other like topic that we could like delve into. But yeah, I actually read into a little bit of like the copyright law that they had over in like Japan, and like also
Holy shit, she read.
I don't like a lot of it.
Wait, you can read? Why are you playing this game?
Yeah, sorry, let me just log out. I'm just gonna end the stream now. Sorry guys. I can't actually see anything. But yeah, no, like
Wait, can you count past 4 as well?
let me just press was
Dude,
it
not gonna lie, that 4 meme, when I was doing T, I can't count past 4. I'm not even kidding. Like, you know, when you're doing ultimate, you're gonna lock in and stuff, but so for some reason, I can't count past 4. I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, next one. Next one, next one.
It's like an internal
Like,
thing that
bro.
you have. It's like what do you call it? Like me trying to like write like spell out Wednesday. You don't say Wednesday in your head. You say Wednesday. That's how I do things with like a lot of the the stuff that I type out or like read out. I like have a really weird pattern that I need in my head to process the information, and that was me reading through like all the copyright and like censorship laws for Japan when I was like delving into this topic here.
What's the TLDR
the
for the Japanese law?
The TLDR basically is that any physical media usually is like a no-go. Like if you're selling, let's say, like a doujinshi, like a book, if you don't censor that shit, like you're gonna get arrested for it, essentially. So that's why in a lot of like doujins, like you see the weird mosaics and like the little black bars and all that. As long as you have
Oh, we're talking about hentai now. Okay, we're talking about hentai. Okay.
I swear, this
My realms of things.
No. Okay, so what Megu is saying is that modders in the future, when you make your little nude mod, make all the characters look like they're from a jab, okay? No, the dick has to look like it's from a jab, and the pussy has to look like it's from a jab.
Exactly.
Don't use the mosaic. Just use the small little black bar. Just hide the very tip of the penis. That's it.
Yeah, so like that ties into why you know, Yoshi P was saying that even though he can turn his eye away from it, the other laws probably can't. And because like, you know, in the end, like FF14 does belong to a Japanese IP here, so we have to abide by their laws. And it kind of really shocked me to see how many people couldn't comprehend what Yoshi P wrote out in the statement.
Oh, yeah.
That was released like a couple days ago. So
No, see, it also applies to like EU and Australia as well, because we have that new online safety.
that
act,
is right. Yeah.
Where it like, yeah, so we have the Child Safety Act, which kind of like restricts that kind of content. So like it's not just Japan. It's like it's a lot of other places too now.
Yeah, I can't get my dude, I can't get my doujins anymore. Like I was actually so mad because the only like physical doujin that I have, like it's in my closet, right? And so when I went to ask my friend who was at Comic-Con, I don't know, like
Bro, you got poor?
the year that it was announced, he's like, yeah guys, sorry Megu, I actually can't bring it back. Like they're actually gonna like check through my luggage. I'm like, fuck! My doujin that I wanted! Yeah.
Laws are complicated when it involves many countries. Laws are complicated in general. That's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
And we're playing a video game where video games are not taken seriously when it comes to the eye of the law. So And the thing is, like, what I find funny is that when the NA players they send out the stupid petition, right? Allow mods in Final Fantasy. Sign up, everyone. We need like 200. Like, this is fucking stupid. And then someone actually gave a decent argument back. Be like, it's not about the developers. It's not about the developers. The developers that doesn't like mods. It's just the laws doesn't allow them to have mods.
Yeah.
And then they're like, it's
Look,
time for
I think
Japan
that
to change the law. Like, bro, what?
They should be arguing instead that like, hey, instead of putting your money to like shitty games like Foreskin, like reinvest the money back into 14. Add some of these mods as a QOL feature, man. I'd love to get like a lot of the simple tweak stuff like implemented into the game. You know, we got chat bubbles finally.
After how
Even
many
though
years?
the mod chat bubbles are better. Like,
Yeah, this chat bubble sucks ass, dude. You put two line of text, that's it. You're gonna feel dots. You
the crossword
Like,
link shell chat bubble looks like my crossword link shell has COVID.
Yeah.
like the thing is like, okay, Yoshi P admitted that he knows this mod exists, so he kind of knows.
Yeah, there's 200 people
Yeah.
to sign that. Holy fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he knows that a lot of this mod exists. He knows the quality of this mod, but somehow, how the fuck do you mess up chat bubbles? You literally have NPCs using the same system. You've seen players use it, your in-game NPCs use it, and somehow you fucked it up for everyone. I'm like, bro, what?
Hey, look, we
Yeah, I think it's like way too over designed.
we have an
Yeah.
we have an upcoming maintenance, right? Like maybe they'll implement some changes in chat bubbles there. But
I won't.
No,
I
we will
won't
get a
hope
chat
on it.
bubble. We will get a chat bubble update in 2 years. Please look forward to it.
Yeah. Chat bubbles is as much as attention as Blue Mage.
Yeah, it'll come out in 8.0 along with Machinist being moved to a limited job. Please look forward to it.
hey, speaking of limited jobs, remember Beastmaster? Like, what happened to that?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, Beastmaster coming out in what 7.5. Blue Mage also gets uncapped 7.5. I don't know if I don't know how many people this affects because it affects me because I do the Blue Mage content. I am a blue player, and it's kind of annoying because I'm like, oh great, I'm gonna have to do the ASFO. Like the ASFO Anabasis and like whatever the other one is, blue achievements.
Yeah. Yeah.
While also doing the Beastmaster ones for all the Beastmaster ones that they add.
The thing is, you have about like 6 months to do all this. Because it's gonna be 7.5, 7.55 or whatever. And then it'll be 8.0.
It's gonna be like the tail
right?
end. Yeah.
And the
plus
thing
there's
is
an
just
Ultimate
like-
that releases at this time.
Yeah, there's Ultimate releasing, there's the new, I'm assuming there's a new Fork Tower releasing at the same time, or the new Criterion releasing at the same time.
Oh yeah, that
People are okay, if you put like content that you want to do, Blue Mage and Beastmaster is not on that list when all this other content is out. If you're doing every single content, right? Your priority would be like, okay, I want to do Criterion first, I want to do Fork Tower 2 first, I want to do like Ultimate if you're doing Ultimate first. Beastmaster and Blue Mage, oh god. Even if you want to
it's not
do
just
it,
that,
you need
it's
to
like
find like
people
7
don't
other
do
people
it.
to do it.
Yeah, people don't do it in general, right? Because like I look at like how many people are walking around with like Ultimate titles and stuff, and then like I pull out a mobile mount, and maybe in Frontlines I'll see like one other person pull out a mobile mount. You know, like people do not do this content. Like it's like very like low player base.
Yeah.
Here's the
And it's
thing.
the same thing with like Deep Dungeon. Like I'm also a Deep Dungeon enjoyer. I do all of it, but you know, I'm not gonna like advocate for like, hey, we need more like deep dungeon stuff because not many players do it, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do software. Okay, hold on. Let me read this. I do software dev, and I imagine it's more of higher management that is messing stuff up. I agree. I used to give it my all to implement a single customer request feature at the highest quality, but it went to the point where I have to implement that feature in half quality so we can have more tasks to improve said feature, which means more tasks done, making you look productive. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with this. I agree.
Here's the
with
thing.
this.
Okay, here's the thing, right? As much as that is the case, that is the reality of it. We kind of understand that this game has been out for so long. People will be asking a lot of content, a lot of different content, and manpower is manpower. You will be stretched thin. The thing is, when it comes to KOL mods, we're talking about like chat bubbles. We're talking about like VFX mods and stuff like that. These people have been doing it for free, and I don't think they will be against the idea of working and curated under SE. Like SE be like, hey, we like your work. We want to make sure that your code is like compliant to whatever our laws we have, our standard we have to follow. You want to work under us, well, and then talk about whatever behind the scenes and stuff like that. I don't think any of the plugin makers are against that. Like imagine asking someone, hey, can you develop no Clippy for us? Holy.
Yeah, I think the most like realistic solution to this problem is having similar to what Bethesda do, where they have their creation club. A like legal in-house like dev approved list of like, hey, these are optional things that you can like add onto your game, you know. But like, knowing Square's executives, they'd probably like price everything at $5 to $10. Oh yes, you want to double weave? Pay $20.
It's actually kind of upsetting, really, to see the reality of this as well, because like Yoshi P, he talked about this actually like 5 years ago on a live letter, like during Shadowrun era, where he basically mentioned that like within the modding culture, it's not of like a thing of like whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's like what they can do, really. And he brought up a really good example of how what was it, Half-Life and like Counter-Strike was a mod at first, but that got so popular that like they basically bought out the rights for that, and like that blew up.
Yeah. So Half-Life came
just
first,
like,
and someone
Dota and
modded
Warcraft
to
3.
become Then they modded to Counter-Strike, and then Counter-Strike became its own thing. But that's a whole different scenario, right? We're talking about a whole different entity.
Yeah.
But this is more like the dev knows about Mir, the devs knows about mod, and they're like fine with it. It's just the fact that people are shoving it down people's throat. That is the issue. That is the issue that a lot of people don't understand, and they think that, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. We're just trying to have fun. Like, bro, you're showing your ass and tits on Twitter.
Yes.
You're making it very difficult for them to ignore you guys.
One of the
the Gooners are gonna hate me, but like, I used to play this game in high school, right? Like, and I can only imagine, like, there wasn't really like the Gooner shit going on back then, but like, I can only imagine now if like some like 16-year-old like boots up the game and the first thing they see, like they open PF and they're like, they're standing in Limsa, they're getting shout chats for like, oh, 18 plus nightclub, oh, 18 plus,
Yeah,
we have courtesans, and then they open PF and they see all the shit, man. Like, I think it's a bit much.
Yeah, while I was in NA for a bit, I just stood around Limsa, AFKing for a bit because I was doing something, and my chat, because no one else was talking, it was just filled with shout chat. Our 18 plus, whatever, nightclub disco shit, come with like we got Mare Moon and stuff like that. Speaking of which, I remember there was a time where people were so hush hush about Mare that they put their adventurer plate or their titles. I think the title was like something moon or under the dark side of the moon or something like that. And then they actually put like on the adventure plate like Mare Lamentarium in the auto translate. That to me is like, okay, borderline telling people you have Mare. And then you have motherfucking idiots that actually post the actual code, the Mare code, in the adventure plate. Like, brother, What the fuck are you doing, man?
You know, it's also like a big issue when, like, especially on Twitter as well, where like everyone can see that shit. You're using the official hashtags for FF14 on there. Like, get that shit away from me. Like, actually, I used to have a thing where back when I was like very, very against this, any tits or ass and like all that jazz on my timeline, I would instantly mute the person.
No, I'm different. I'm liking that shit. I'm following it.
Two sides of the
I'm
coin
the other way
here.
around. Okay, the thing is, I did the same thing. I used the hashtag when I was early in the days of my G post. I used the hashtag mainly for the algorithm to reach people for my G post, right? It's more like I just want people to see my photos. And then eventually I'm like, I was like, dude, I'm too lazy to put down this hashtag. I'm just gonna post shit. And then I was like thinking, how the fuck am I gonna reach more people to see my photo? All right, if I see ass and tits on my timeline, that means to say I have to show my ass and tits as well. So I start posting like topless photos of myself, and all I get is like gay cat boys following me, liking my photo.
Dude, actually,
I'm like,
you know what? Well, like, what is with that, right? Like, every single time I scroll through Twitter and I see one of these, one of these things, it's always like their cock is like the size of their fucking head, bro. Like, does anyone have like normal sized cocks in this game?
Okay. So the thing is, if you like have TBSE or like TBSE X or whatever, they actually have an option to choose your dick size. It was like medium, large, and then the largest one is like they call it can size. It was like beer can size.
Do that? What the fuck?
I'm like, yeah, but dude, the fucking,
Yeah.
the fucking medium is like the large though.
Yeah, exactly, right?
That's crazy.
I'm like, bro,
That's
what the-
crazy. Yeah. Well, I suddenly remembered also where, like, I think it was quite a while ago actually, maybe. They were holding like a screenshot competition, and like one of the winning entrants,
Yes.
had the
I know
Nintendo.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, had mods on.
Yeah, that was quite funny, honestly. But I was like, how did this slip through? Like,
And it went as the finalist as well.
Yeah.
And then they had to remove it when people start flooding me like that's modded.
yeah, but that's the thing, right? Like, they can be like, I guess, fine mods where like it's not so in your face like that. That's just one of the funny cases for it. But yeah.
No, but the thing is, it's like, you know what? Sometimes it is hard, right? Because like, sometimes
Like
I'll
my
like
cock?
open Penumbra. Yeah. Like your cock is built like a Bucky character. Yeah. So like, you open Penumbra, right? And because I turn my mods off when I go to venues, right? But like sometimes I'm lazy and I just turn off the outfits. And like I have a little bit of an oopsie where like you can see my modded ears like poking through.
Oh yeah, I do recall.
But
that.
like yeah. So I think it's like that where it's like kind of hard to tell sometimes, especially if you don't have like a very good organized Penumbra folder. That you're like, yeah, I'm sure I turned off all my mods, but then you have like one little mod that like sneaks through.
Oh yeah, while I was streaming, I've had that one time. I turned off like majority of my Penumbra shit, and then when I turn on like when I want to teleport, my UI mod is still up. I'm like, oopsie, here nuke the VODs. Oops. Ooh, my bad.
Yoshina's gonna pick it and go, oh, that's one of them! That's one of them! Get him!
That's it. We got him.
He's over here.
We gotta get that stupid ass bun boy.
I think I'm gonna play, I don't even know if I can say devil's advocate here, but like the whole billboard incident, like, I think that's kind of what prompted them to really start being like, maybe this isn't a good thing. But I was quite surprised when like, no action was taken against that. But
Oh, the billboard
I
thing?
cannot believe.
No,
that was,
that-
I
that-
cannot believe that's fucking real.
No, they actually banned the ones that's on the
Yeah,
poster and
they
stuff.
banned.
Cease and
They
desist.
They
did?
banned
Yeah,
the
yeah.
they banned the
Oh.
owner. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they banned him. There was a lot of things that happened during that time. The person that's on the billboard actually like cried on Twitter, be like, "This is my life, and now it's taken away from me. I never asked for this." And stuff. I'm like, bro.
You're the one that sunk money into this with stolen assets. Like, what the fuck are you on about?
Not gonna lie though, that party was fucking awesome though.
It
Not
looked
funny.
fun. It looked fun, but I
Yeah.
remember the initial like rage that a lot of players had where they were flooding, like a lot of players were flooding the outside the FC house.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I remember I think there was like a bar troop all wearing like clown faces and just
Yeah.
playing the clown theme.
Playing the clown theme.
Yeah.
There was like police outside
Yeah.
and stuff. Would be like, yeah, it was. But yeah, I think that was the beginning of them cracking down on mods like this, because like it's not only that it was a mere issue, but it's also like a copyright issue, because
Oh,
they put
yeah.
the actual Final Fantasy logo on it and the copyright logo on it. That was the issue. If it weren't for that shit, they wouldn't give a fuck.
It's also the fact that they had unreleased assets in that poster as well, like seasonal event outfits that weren't even
Yeah.
released in the game
Yeah.
yet. It was on the fucking billboard.
Oh yeah, because whenever Square uploads a patch, right, all of the mods, like all of the future Mog Station stuff that they're gonna release within that cycle, it's already preloaded into the game. So if you have a certain mod, you can just like boot it up and like look in there and be like, oh, this is new, and you can kind of put on the outfits before they even like exist in the store.
And the numbskull thought it was a good idea to, one, pay for a service to promote an in-game venue or in-game event, and two, use basically stolen assets for this promotion. Like, what do you think was gonna happen?
You're an absolute genius.
Absolute insanity is what I call it.
But it was It was legendary
It was
because
quite
of that.
legendary,
Though.
yeah.
Because of that, that was like the beginning of. I think at the same time that was the impetus of like when people got too daring to shout out Singshell.
Oh yeah.
Because like, hey, they made billboards, right? Why don't we just shout out in chat about Singshells? What's the worst that could happen to us?
Yeah. Hey D, Alice, I'm gonna call up a company. I'm gonna see if we can promote Sunset COVE Radio on the local billboard here.
Oh yeah. Bring it up.
Oh man.
When you made the billboard, I was losing my shit at work.
I was
The
like,
second I saw that, I was like on the floor.
I was like okay, I was already like in the zone of photoshopping like everything, right? All the promo photos and stuff, because I was learning it with Mel. Shout out to Mel, she was teaching me like a lot of good stuff. And then I was like, okay, I want to do something more. I want to do something like me. I don't want it to be just promo and make it look like this is more corporate stuff. I want it to be more like down to earth kind of stuff. What will be the perfect fit for the topic of the death of Mir? Let me bring up the billboard. So I found a picture of the billboard, put a fucking promo poster on it, and be like, that's perfect. That's fucking perfect.
Wait, how long did it take you?
I think it was like 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes, just plop it down together.
5 minutes to make a
Wait, see,
legendary
that's why we are scuffed and cooked.
That is. Like, I'm already halfway in my can here.
I'm down my first can.
I should have finished this ages ago, but I was so intent on just like listening through. Yeah.
Yeah, for those.
I wish I could drink right now.
Yeah, sorry. It's fine. You're already drugged up. You're already drugged up. It's fine.
I'm so. Yeah, that's true.
It's fine.
For those that's joined in chat, Alice is medicated. It's heavily medicated.
Quote unquote medicated.
I just came back from the hospital, so.
Dude, it was so. We were so worried because like you sent the picture of you in the hospital, right? And we were like, what the fuck?
What the fuck just happened?
No. I sent like a message to you guys on Thursday and being like, hey, I'm in the hospital, guys. And then on Friday, I sent a picture of me in the hospital, and I legitimately was like so fucked up that I thought that like that was the same day.
Oh yeah. And I remember
I was like, why is this? Yeah, why is Alice showing his feet?
It didn't even occur to me that I was like in the hospital for 3 days.
It was like I was so concerned, right? Because I'm like, wait, we have the show like happening in like a couple of days. Like I hope he's not like actually dying out there or anything. So I went
Yeah.
to message Dee being like, hey, you know, like we should be prepared just in case. And I went to message Sam as well, being like, hey, like have you heard from Alice? Like it's quite concerning because like we haven't heard from him in like 2 days now. So yeah.
Yeah, Megu was like, if Alice can't make it, can we just put his PNG and says like he's out? Just put it on screen that he's not gonna make it.
I even named,
I'm like, I mean, what else are we gonna do?
I named the PNG just dummy, so I was gonna use this. I was gonna use this as like the stand-in for Alice if he couldn't make it. But glad that
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have like some like a leaf rustling SFX like playing in the background on loop.
Oh yeah, and I'll just have like, I'll have an overlay of like leaves just like blowing through every once in a while as well. Yeah.
Oh man.
Actually, what's the most,
But yeah,
what's the most interesting like mayor experience like that? I'm curious on that you guys have had personally.
There was one event when I first started going around venues. I forgot what was the name of that club, but they were having a show, or more like it was a DJ show. It was like a normal nightclub show. And then when I joined the mayor, they actually like brought in actual customized effects, as in like it's an actual like nightclub with like laser shows and stuff like that. That was pretty cool. But then again, I was there, you know, like not that familiar with the modding scene. I'm like, holy shit, you can do this. I think like even when I joined the first time to a nightclub venue and then they were playing one of the Pulse album, I was like, oh shit, they got EDM music in this game. And then so when the mayor started loading in, some mods allow you to upload your own music and they played through that. I think that's what happened to another venue that we went to. What the fuck is it called? It's the one owned by what the fuck is
I
it
know the
called?
one you're talking about.
Insomnia. Yeah, Insomnia was like, holy shit, they're playing their own covers on stage. They're actually singing. You know, that was like fucking cool. Like, okay, I can get behind this. Like, those are the kind of things that I want to see from Mare. Like,
Yeah,
in
I
the
love that
Eyes of Vanilla, they just in the Eyes of Vanilla, they just like bee sneezing or like songbird on stage. When the Mare start loading in, they're actually playing their own covers. They're actually playing their own instrument and music. That to me was like, holy, this is fucking cool.
You know, I think my my most interesting Mare experience is because Mare doesn't always like, or Mare didn't always work like very reliably all the time. So like sometimes someone would like walk in, their mods start loading, and then they're just flashbanging everyone because it didn't load properly. I literally cannot tell you the amount of times I've seen that happen. Like fucking just so many different people that I've seen that happen to, and like so many different places I've seen it happen at, and it's always an experience. Because I have to like tell them, I'm like, hey, your mod's not loading, bro.
Damn.
I sometimes forget that I'm connected with a lot of different people. That I remember when we were still going to like Little Comet, and you know, mates are being mates, they would send out a dot to me, and I would dote back. For the vanilla players, they'd be like, oh, they just, for the vanilla players, oh, that's so cute, they do. And then all the modder players were like, holy shit, who the fuck exploded?
Oh yeah, because you have the DSR rewinds on like the dote.
Yeah, there's like DSR rewind, there's like explosion and shit. And then the thing is, the entire room can see it. The entire room see the effect and stuff and be like, oops, my bad, I forgot I have that mod on. I forgot that I'm connected with a lot of people here. Oh man.
It's stuff like that where like there actually have been times where I've sat down to myself and been like, should I actually like download this? But I think
do it.
Wow, let me just turn back time and like ask Floof to just bring back up the program for me. But yeah, no, I think personally for me, if there was a way for them to like add it in like the vanilla way, then like of course I'd be using it. But for me, like I think this is probably just a me thing, right? But a lot of the way that I play, you know, when it comes to like taking GPOs or like housing, all that jazz, I actually like the challenges that come within just vanilla. And figuring out ways to, you know, like pose a certain thing or like the way to like float a certain item in game. Like that's what makes it fun for me. But in saying that, I know there's the, what's it called? Placemaker? Is that what it's called?
Make place.
No, there's
But not the house.
Burn down the
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
Yeah, those two are very good.
Yep.
Yeah. If they added that, if we could have a proper, you know, XYZ angle, like that would be amazing. I would love for that.
Right.
If that blows your mind, oh man, we have to introduce you to Brio and Katisis.
Is that
Yeah,
the
Brio's the
G-Pose
one.
Tools, yeah, the G-Pose tools are actually like mind blowing. The stuff that you can like do
Yep.
on them.
It become to the point where I used to do vanilla G-pose tools, just the tools alone, right? That used to be my thing. And then I got introduced to Anamnesis. Anamnesis was like, it was okay. It wasn't that crazy. And then the downside of Anamnesis is a separate program, so it's a bit of a hassle to like, you know, alt tab, open it whenever you want to G-pose, and then do whatever, right? And then they introduced Katisis and Brio. That was a life changer in my G-pose career. Because how convenient it is to have that tool always available whenever you want to G-pose. And the things that Brio can do is the reason why my G-pose has been getting better and better by the day. Not saying that it is like it helps you to become a better G-poser, but it does provide you all the tools that you would possibly need to make vanilla G-pose look like, you know, looks like generic, like vanilla. But Brio is like making like, you know, the angles, the camera angles you can take, the tools, the zoom in you can take,
Yeah.
the weather effects that you can pause is like why don't we fucking have this?
Yeah, exactly. You can set the
Like-
exact time. You can set the exact weather, like the camera angles. You can add your own like lights as well. Like set up your own like lighting.
Yeah, try to do
And then
lighting
manually
with
pose
vanilla
everything. It's like
tools.
so good. Yeah.
Yeah, why can't I actually be in game like right now, like vanilla, holding
and
an
just
actual
being
can
able
of
to,
like
like-
Asahi? Why can't I be holding an
Yeah.
actual can of beer right now?
And, like you can get them to play like any emote as well. Like you know how like sometimes people like you know you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take a G pose. Oh, and then someone's like, oh, I want to do /12 but I don't have it. You know,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you can just be like, yeah, don't worry, I got you, fam, and you just like play it for him. Like
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you wish, like, okay, taking from emotes aside because that does involve with Mockstar, but just the tools of like moving your limbs freely, that shit should have been in the game. You know,
Yeah.
that shit like camera angles being zoomed in to like have a better angle. That shit should have been in the game. Or like lock your camera so that you don't accidentally click on someone else and then your angle go all over the place.
yeah, or being able to edit XYZ directly.
Yeah.
Well, it's a pipe dream for now, I guess.
Oh, dude, I hope they add more things to vanilla tools.
Yeah.
I really like. You guys have it bad though. Like when G-pose or when plugins are down, like, dude, I don't want to G-pose because I don't have Brio. I don't have Katisis.
It was a little bit funny to me seeing like mid or just modded players just not logging into a game after a maintenance. That was a little bit funny to me, honestly.
Mhm.
I mean, I'll be honest, I refuse to play without either Cousin Clippy or Cousin Alex. Like those two are just like required.
Alright,
Oh man.
I think with all the stuff that I've been drinking, I don't know how much you guys have drank, or well, particularly D. Alice, are you still... Are you running okay?
I got some water, you know.
You got your water? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I think...
He's photosynthesizing.
Well, we will photosynthesize a little more with a break here. So we're gonna let some commercials play out, and you know, since we're also a radio show, we'll have some music playing too. So, yeah, everyone use that time to get a drink, get some snacks, sit back, and we'll be back shortly. See you guys. Oh, I cut out there. See you in the next 10-15 minutes.
I'm Michael Jordan. At 14 have given me this time to talk to you about something we both really care about. Think about this. Many of you using mirror out there now have kids. Do you realize that at 48 you have lived 3/4 of your life? 3/4 of your life? When you're using mirror, you're only cheating yourself out of the chance to find out who you really can be. And believe me, if you don't use mirror, you can just about be anything you want to be. Listen, you got at least 1/4 of your life to go. That's 1 more lifetimes to you. So don't blow it. Don't do mirror. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help. You'll see me. I just want you to give yourself a chance to find out all the wonderful things you really can be. And so do I.
우리는 세상을 탐험하며 새로운 발견을 하고 끊임없이 열정을 쏟는다. 때로는 함께 싸우며 나아가는 것. 모든 이야기가 우리의 모험.
모험과 모험이 만나 하나의 즐거움이 된다. 도와주고 도전하고 탐험하고 열중하며 쌓아올린 모험들.
모든 즐거움을 하나의 이야기로. 파이널 판타지 14.
We're back. Hi chat.
Hi. You guys make sure to
Hi
pee.
chat. Hi chat. Hi chat.
I love
For
it.
those that is not in the venue, we are talking in the venue itself. Ongoing conversation in the venue. So feel free to to join us here if you guys want more discussion about what we talked about. A lot of good pointers, even though I was busy taking a piss.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you piss.
I was like telling.
No,
Yeah, I was telling.
We're real
Yeah.
gamers. We take the whole setup into the toilet. You know what? We don't even have a toilet. We got the gamer chair.
Oh yeah, we do have the gamer chair. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm Asian. I rely on my bidet. You know.
Yeah, we got
'Cause I
we got the
I washed
we got
my
the
ass.
inbuilt gamer bidet chair. Like you buy it now for 15 grand. Like maximum comfort, washes your ass for you.
Hey, look, if you can't afford all that, just use a bottle or a can. Like we're drinking right, I can just use this empty can. There was something that we forgot to bring up earlier, right? What was it?
Oh yes, yeah. Tressel mentioned the toy. I believe it was like a Loveness or some shit like that product. I don't know which. I don't know what particular one it was, but yeah, someone had like had FF support for that, and fucking kept like I believe the story was that they had their code like public and people could like.
Jeez.
You know, tune into it and like, you know, give them a little fiddle.
Damn. People.
It went viral. Yeah, I vaguely remember seeing it, but it was so fucking weird that I thought it was like a fever dream and repressed it in the back of my mind.
How does this went under my radar? I never heard of this before. What the heck?
No,
That means I'm
you know
say
what?
so.
I'm not-
That
I'm
means my
looking it up
Twitter is
right
say so.
now.
D,
Your boy, your
you're-
favorite bun boy, is very say so. I don't do this kinds of shit.
Chat, do you agree?
That's right, that's right.
Chat, do you agree? Is D say so?
Chat, you better agree. You better agree.
But that's something that I didn't really come across. Like even though I don't use like all that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say even I don't use love sense.
I don't use love sense, but I'm not gonna dive into this topic here.
Oh man.
But yeah, was this widely known or?
It was like it was a thing for a while. Like,
Where was I when this happened? What the fuck? Dude, I'm very confused. I thought I was like more up to date with like drama news on Twitter, FFXIV.
nah, you know why, D? It's because Tenga is the better product. Am I right, chat?
Oh hell yeah, Tenga.
I don't-
You guys remember the Tenga?
I don't know.
egg?
I just see a slit. If it fits, it's a slit, you know.
So that's the love mod that I've heard about. It's not even a mod. What was it a mod?
Yeah,
Like,
no, yeah. So it's like oh my god, this is gonna be a bit fucking off topic,
my
but like
God.
there's this like Warframe fucking like shit poster that I watch, right? And like he bought like a Hush 2, I think it was, and it's like a butt plug or something, and like it has like feedback from the game. So like, you know, like when he shoots or something, he's getting a little, you know. And, I'm pretty sure it works the same way with the, like the FF support. So like you tune it into the game, and then like if you say a certain
It's like
phrase, it
haptic
makes
feedback,
things
but for your ass.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Yeah, I believe
what
there
the
was
fuck
also
is-
like there was also a sponsorship for it, but
There was a
like I'm searching it up, but I can't.
Wait,
yeah.
wait, I
I'm,
remember
like,
this.
I'm certain that there was like a sponsorship
Yes.
for it, but I just cannot for the life of me like remember.
I remember I saw a while back this this FF14 player who like obviously like uses like mods and all that. They posted a Twitter like image of them like modded like holding like the love sense or whatever, and saying that they were like that they were being sponsored, they were promoting it. And people were going, wait, like, since when did an FF14 account here start being sponsored with love sense?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, this is all new to me, dude. I didn't even know this happened.
I swear.
And the fact that I talked to Scar and Scar never talked to me about this. What the fuck?
I swear it's out there somewhere. Let me look it up. Let me look it up actually. FF14 love sense. Okay. The first thing that popped
You
up.
guys are corrupting D.
The first thing that popped up on my Google when typing in this is it's a plugin from GitHub that says a plugin for FF14 that will let you vibe your controller with toys.
The account got banned. Oh. Holy.
No, wait. Did Megu? I think Megu cut out.
Hello.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's back.
I was gonna say I have the same GitHub repo up on my screen right now. I could read out for you as well.
Oh, read it out, Ross.
Wait, this
Read
is
it
so fucking detailed. What the hell? Okay, so it's FF14 Vibe plugin. It's a GitHub repo here. Features easy UI interface. That's very good. That's very good. Connect your device manually or automatically. Okay. Trigger some pattern from chat messages. Oh, you can even set it to like custom chat and custom characters. Oh, okay. Trigger patterns from spells. Yeah, I think that's like normal. Multiple devices per custom trigger. Oh god, okay.
I found the apology tweet.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, no.
Wait. Let me actually set this up properly. Okay, I think so. Oh, whoa, not that.
Whoa, Yoshi P. Look the bot.
Wrong one.
Nah, you didn't see anything.
You didn't see
chat.
anything. Nook the VOD.
Okay, this should be the right one, I hope. Alright. Alright, cool. So, I'm gonna read it out. Regarding the Lovense picture, I would like to apologize for even thinking about taking the sponsorship in the first place, without regards to properly looking at the TOS and considering the repercussions of doing a GeForce comic. I had the assumption that if I did not mention anything remotely relevant to the game or how the pictures were taken, they would be okay. It was definitely not okay for me to do, considering in-game assets plus other people's assets used in the pictures, and I should have been more careful with something like this. In regards to certain people saying that I put the modding scene in danger just to get the bag, let me just say for the record, I did not make any money from this, and I was not going to make any money from this, such as through the stalling. The only thing agreed on that I was going to receive from them was a complimentary toy, nothing else. Below this post I will attach a link to the blah blah blah. Okay, it's just about to finish after the
Yeah, for Mega and D, I have the actual G-Pose comic.
Oh!
I've dug it up. I'll send it to you guys.
Cool. We cannot show it on
We
stream.
cannot show it. No.
Let me see it first. Let me see it first. Hold on. We can't show it. However,
there's a censored one. No. There's a censored one. What?
Holy shit! What the fuck?
Wait, hold on.
What the fuck is this?
What the
Okay,
fuck?
wait.
Oh!
This is the censored one.
Oh!
Although I don't think it's really
the censored one
No.
that does not make it any better.
Oh my
Hey
god!
babe, I got a new gift for you to try out today. You ready? It's the new blank from LoveSense. Not only does it function like a premium pocket pussy, but with blank new AI sync, your new toy will vibrate to videos of your favorite content creator, hopefully including your favorite Ryoko content. So when you're finally not able to hold back anymore, you can let it all out. Just to be sure to think about me while you do, okay? LoveSense.
You know what the best thing in this comic, right? Under the logo of Lovense says closing in the distance. Oh my god, that's terrible. That's so terrible, but it's so good. Man.
Oh man, dude.
It's
You know
This thing
what
is
the
something
fucked up
else.
thing is I had repressed this fucking knowledge and like, oh my god, I can't believe it, like you found that shit again.
It just
Dude, that's too good.
it came. This memory came to me like based like an epiphany. I was like, there is like no better.
Dude.
There's no better moment to bring it up than now.
I can't believe this went down. This went past my radar. How the fuck did I not heard about this? Holy.
You know the things that people do, like not just for I guess sponsorship, but like for the community as well, is quite it's quite hilarious.
Because fellow Gooners were bashing. Oh my god.
No, it says G posers.
Oh, oh my god. Yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
medicated.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
read
yeah.
like.
You're so
G-poses.
medicated. You see G posers like gooners.
Gooners.
We are the la G posers now.
But I mean,
Oh,
look,
man.
speaking of community things though, like that's something that we want to start delving into as well with this channel.
Yeah.
Where-
Yeah, so the whole point of the show, why we made all this, is because like there's a lot of other venues out there. They just you go in there, you AFK, you don't particularly get involved into the whatever that's opening. It's more like it's either just DJ or something. It's a show. We haven't had a venue that is a two-way street where it's both the venues and the patrons are interacting with each other to make the event work. There used to be, but there's not a lot of them anymore. So when we were talking about like the current situation of venues, I had a stream way before this one where we were talking about like back in Shadowbringers, back in Endwalkers, how different the venue scene are compared to now. Basically like lacking a lot of those. So we thought like, hey, why don't we make a show, or why don't we make a venue or an event where we can do that? Not necessarily that we can replicate what happened during Shadowbringers or whatever, but it's more like our way of reaching out to the community and what we do best. In our case, me, Megu, and Alice, we've been friends for quite a while. We like to banter on call, we like to talk on calls. We don't particularly play with each other a lot, but we do get on calls to talk about a lot of different things. Things that we probably, have no knowledge on, or like lacking things that we have information on. But it's those conversations that we value, in the sense that, hey, this is about, like this one. You remember that shit that happened with the sex toy thing? Like, I never knew about it, but it's a good thing that I'm here in this call to listen to whatever this shit, or else I'm gonna miss out. So in the same way, right, a lot of the stuff that we talk about today, maybe some of you have heard it, maybe some of you never heard of it. That's the idea. That's the kind of idea that we want to have. That, hey, what if the community can tell you a story that we probably don't know about? Or what if we tell a story that the community doesn't know about? So another one would be like the Mare situation. Megu doesn't know anything much about Mare. She's a vanilla player, but myself and Alice, we have dealt with mods before, and giving that insight of why Mare impacted a lot of the situation of the game, how's it going forward from that, that kind of conversation we had is like what we like. So when we make this venue, we wanted something similar. We wanted to be community-driven venue where it's not just us talking about a certain topic, but it's more like we're having a conversation with you guys as well. It's just that we're more vocal about it. We're the one with audio, while you guys are talking in chat, and we read off you guys and see whatever the fuck you guys say. So in this case, we actually come up with a lot of different activities for the future of the venue, of what kind of direction we want to go. So one of them is that we're gonna have like community showcase. So the community showcase is the ad that you saw with Michael Jordan. The Michael Jordan video was made by a guy on Twitter that made like a meme when Mare shut down. So we reach out to him and be like, hey, can we like show you a video so that it's funny and it's relevant to the topic? Can we show it? And it was like, yeah, sure, go ahead, that's cool, that would be fun. So we did. Then you guys saw it and be like, holy shit, this is a fucking good ass video. Eventually we want to see what kind of submission we get from the community, if they're willing to share, whether it's going to be videos or arts or their stories. And the only way we get to do that, so we have like links and stuff where you guys can reach us.
Oh shit!
and
Sorry, hold on. I dropped my can. I dropped my can. Hold on. Keep going.
Oh no, we have a casualty.
we have a casualty. Yeah,
got a
so
can down.
so we had an idea how we're gonna open this venue, where we're gonna have like two different types of opening. The main opening is the one that you guys are currently in right now, where people are in the venue or people are in chat. They hear us yap, and then you guys join in on the conversation, and then we talk about it. We show you guys some ads, some music, something like that. That's the normal opening. And then we have the smaller opening. Usually, what I had in mind is like myself, maybe with either with Alice or Meguchii, or just myself with a guest. We would read out letters that you guys submitted. So we have a link that you guys are free to submit your letters, whether it be question related to Final Fantasy or something random about what happened in your life that you need the worst advice that you can get, which is from us. For example, hey, my wife just gave birth and I don't know what to name my child. Can you guys give me a recommendation of a name? And then we just try our best to think of something. Or you can just send us your link, and if you want to promote your art based on Final Fantasy or anything else, that we find it cool that a lot of people are doing this in game, but they do not have a community or a way for them to touch the community. So that's what we want to do with this venue. So for the meantime,
I'm gonna jump in real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What's up?
So you know about that I'm like having a baby, I don't know what to name my baby, right? That that brought to mind, I'm gonna give a PSA to everyone here in chat, right?
Oh,
if you ever join if you ever join a PF, right, and it's a trap party and you want to get the fuck out of it, right? So you don't use the excuse, oh, my goldfish is drowning or whatever, right? What you gotta do is you gotta hit them with, oh, my water broke, guys, I'm giving birth, and just fucking leave. Right? That is the power play.
Wasn't that an actual thing? Like someone was actually like giving birth?
Yeah. People did that in top PFs when top PFs was still a thing. Like, I guess they are still a thing, but like when top was the newest alt, people would be like, yeah, guys, I'm giving birth right now. My water broke. They just fucking.
You know what's funny? That actually happened to my party. We were doing Uwu. Rogan was in my party, right? So Rogan was like. Rogan Star, for those who are not sure who I'm referring to, Rogan was like, I need to AFK for a bit, 5 minutes. Like, what's up? My cat just gave birth. I'm like, what the fuck? So we had to wait, and then finally he came back. Yo, my cat just gave birth to like 3 kittens. It's like, this is not happening on my Uwu prog. Ain't no way.
No, wait, I think that was real though.
It was real. That's the thing, it was real.
That one was real.
Oh man. But anyways, yeah. So if you guys wanted to share your stories, your questions, your inquiries, or anything you want to promote, I'll send a link in-game chat. I'm gonna send it here as well. It has all our links to like Twitter, Twitch, and then there will be one specific link for where you can submit your letter. I'll just post it in Twitch chat as well.
Also, if you just want to send a message to say like hi or like just a letter to us, feel free to do that as well.
Oh yeah, feel free to do it. Yeah, if you guys want to send a message, go ahead. We will read it out for you, especially if it's if it's not hateful or anything of that sort.
No. If it's hateful towards me, send it. I fucking love mail.
Yeah. We try to keep it in our style of things, where it's supposed to be unhinged. It's supposed to be just friends drinking among the table. What the fuck did we just read, kind of thing. Keep it to that extent, but don't try to attack people. We probably would read it. Like we'd be like, hey, this fucker name lives in Thailand and this IP address. Can you please give a shout out so that everyone knows that we can dox this person? I'm like, bro, we're not gonna read that out, kind of thing. But if you guys just want to be like, yo, I remember Dyy had a harem. What happened to it? That kind of shit. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's fine. I don't mind. We don't mind.
She's just asking, did they ask for kitten name suggestions after the cat gave birth?
Oh. Yeah. We did. I remember. I asked to name it something. I forgot.
Titan, Garuda, and Ifrit or some shit like that.
Yeah. It was Titan, Garuda, and Ifrit. Something like that. It was something like that. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. But
that happened to me. That was funny.
That's actually, it's really cool names for cats in general though. Like, that's really neat. Damn. I haven't had anything crazy like that happen in my chest, but that's because like I don't really raid in the first place, so yeah. But I don't know how the rating scene is these days.
It's pretty dry. Rating is pretty much
Oh,
dead at this point.
No, I can tell you the rating scene, Megu. So what you do is you click log out, and then you click character data center transfer. You go to mana.
Mana.
yeah, you go to mana. If you can't read the runes, you bring a friend that can, and you just go and raid there.
Here's what I do when I raid.
Real shit.
I
Mana,
press-
mana has been pretty bad, right? So I like to go to Gaia now instead. Gaia is much better.
Oh.
Here's what
Sorry,
I do when I
James?
raid, okay? Whenever I want to raid, I just press the logout button, exit game, and open Guild Wars 2. That's all I do.
How is that going for you now?
It's fucking amazing over there. I've been dragging a lot of people there. Alice is now
Hell yeah,
like
Guild Wars
almost
2
to
is
the end
shit,
game
bro.
now. A lot of people think I'm glazing Guild Wars 2. They don't know what the fuck they're missing out. I'm just saying.
Guild
I'm
Wars 2,
just saying.
actually, you know what? We can talk about this, D, because Guild Wars 2 was such a fucking eye opener for me, right? When we did the dungeons in Guild Wars 2, and I'm like, holy shit, bro! Like my mind was blown. I'm like, wait, it's not just pull 2 packs and get a boss, like.
We actually have to
wait,
RP.
There's puzzles. There's puzzles.
There's
yeah,
puzzles.
Guild Wars 2, and like the open world content as well, like all the world bosses and like everything that like spawns. It's like, I wish we had that in FF, because like we have hunt trains, right? Which is like, yeah, a bunch of people are like going around like shitting on mobs, but really you're not doing anything. You're just shitting on mobs. Like the worm, for example, in Guild Wars 2, the like Triple Trouble, whatever it was.
Triple
like,
Trouble, yeah.
Yeah, like that one actually requires like
Coordination.
It's like a world boss. Yeah, it's a world
Yeah.
boss, and it requires like three teams, each led by a commander, and you have to kill you have to decap the worms at the same time. Like, and
Yeah,
the
it's pretty
different
cool.
worms have different mechanics to them. Like one you have to feed bombs, the other one you have to go in its stomach and stuff. Like,
The other one
Yeah,
you have to
I
collect
wish we kinda
colors.
got
What the
that.
fuck?
yeah, like I wish we
Okay,
had to get that
Chizu
in
in chat is saying like I'm only a new player in Guild Wars 2. The new player experience is so good. Okay, hold on. The new player experience is actually the worst in early game
I
because
agree.
of the story itself is ass. It gets better way at the end when you're into the expansion. Trust me. If you think it's good now, it's gonna be way better then. If you're enjoying it now, that's good.
That's basically
Yeah, Living
like
World
people,
Season 2 and Heart of Thorns blew my mind.
Dude, that's basically, it's the same line as like, telling people like A Realm Reborn is like so ass to get through at first, but after that it gets like, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
something
difference
like
is
that.
in Guild Wars, right? Because honestly, like you can kind of skip the like level 1 to 80 story, because you can choose what story you want to play. Like you just go into your journal and pick whichever one. But like Guild Wars 2, you get to like you go 1 to 80 and then you just like play, right? But you can watch like the summary of the base game
Videos.
story on YouTube.
Yeah, the summary videos.
like,
Chris says he liked ARR
Yeah,
too.
it's pretty good. If you like ARR, that's fine. I personally don't enjoy ARR. Only
I'm a
because I played
heretic,
Guild Wars 2
cutscene
first.
Skipped. I cutscene
Oh,
skipped.
there we go.
ARR.
Well, it's kind of funny because like for me, so I recently started doing like a new like basically stream only character on like my own streams for N14, and going through A Realm Reborn again, like I've it's kind of hard for me to not skip stuff in there, but having a refresher on like the whole lore of, or at least back when F14 was actually good, that's been quite neat for me. But in saying that, I really do need to delve back into Guild Wars myself, because like I was really enjoying what I've played so far there.
Now the thing what I don't like about Final Fantasy is literally how the story is being told. You go to an NPC, then you go to the next NPC that's like, a minute walk away just for the next part of the conversation, and then quest complete. Bro, just why don't we just talk everything here? Just why don't we just do it over here, But in Guild Wars, it's more engaging in that sense. Like you're doing something in between. Like we're talking here, and then while we're going to the next objective, we're gonna do something in between, kind of thing. And especially when it gets better during Heart of Thorns, and after that, when NPCs has personality, like you care. here's a spoiler alert: people fucking died in that game. People fucking actually die, and you feel grief. Like, oh man, what my favorite character died.
No, but you know what?
You can
As,
do
as well, like
MSQ
Guild Wars,
videos. Yeah.
the main character is voiced, right? And they have their own personality, and they don't fuck around, and they don't take shit. Like, you know how, like, in FF, right? Like, shit's going down, and like the wall is just standing there, like dick in his hand, just being like, yeah, you know, just waiting for
Fist
everything
bump.
to happen.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm not saying that MSQ in Final Fantasy is horrible. There's like good writing in Final Fantasy story. It's just that how it's being told, and your play experience sucks ass. You know, when Machine Nation plays, that's how you know that this cutscene doesn't matter. You can just skip this cutscene.
There's
You
Yeah,
know
I'm also
the
like,
PvP lobby.
Why aren't the
the
cutscenes
PvP
all voiced? You know, like.
yeah.
Like, I get that they have, like, 4 languages, but you can, like, honestly, other games do this. You just have the language pack. Like, you click which language pack you want to install. But, like, honestly, with the amount of money that FF makes, like, there should be no reason that, like, all main story is not voiced, you know? Especially when Guild Wars, like, every single thing is voiced in Guild Wars main story. Like, throughout every expansion and Living World seasons.
It's kind of funny with how, like, in FF14, you can tell when it's a voice cutscene based on the camera.
Nope, you're
movements
you're
alone.
cutting out.
Oh,
You're
hello,
cutting
hello,
out.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Yep,
hi.
yep.
Okay, cool. So I was saying that it's funny with how you can tell it's a voice cutscene in FF14 based on the camera movements alone. Like, usually if it starts like...
Oh, based on the camera,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. When it's like very slow, like it's panning down very slowly, you know it's a voice cutscene. Is the camera
Is the
app-
camera ass or not?
I mean, I think next...
Wait, what do you mean?
So,
No, you can tell. There's like some FF cutscenes are like they look like low budget, you know.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
there's some FF cutscenes that they like the intro to the cutscene. It like has a cinematic shot.
Exactly,
and you know,
exactly.
This one is a I will watch this one.
Yeah.
You know.
So a very fine example is like if it's not a voiced cutscene, generally with that, like it will load into like the characters just like standing around. That's it. There's like no movements from the NPCs or anything. Yes, that's what I mean by ass camera. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I get you. Yeah. But I mean, I remember in FanFest last year, I think, the Japanese voice actors for the Scions were talking about potentially like wanting, basically providing their voices for the Warrior of Light. And I thought like that's such a good idea. Like even if it's just like by a smidge, it would be nice for us to actually have some say in the quest and cutscenes. I think that would be really nice. Shizu says...
I was talking. Okay, hold on, chat. Yeah, I was talking about this with a few friends. Like, we have a job now. Our experience with FF14 can be a bit rough, actually. We really wish the story could be improved. There's more gameplay segment. Because it would be a case where we're doing a 95, but we only have 2 hours to progress. So mostly just cutscene. That, you know what? That reminds me of the most latest cutscene. The most latest MSQ. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but because I feel like they were rushing to clear out Dawn Trail, there was particularly more cutscene in this patch. It was like very, very long. Cause I thought like, okay, it's gonna be like 2 hours, it's gonna be finished. Then I'm like here, 5 hours in, and be like, holy shit, we're not done yet.
Look,
I'm like,
you know
bro.
what? There was something good in the like the latest MSQ though. It was a little like puzzle segment.
The puzzle segment
And-
that was
Oh,
going
yeah.
on. Yeah.
I want more of those, right? Because like if you play Guild
Yep.
Wars story, there's a lot of like puzzle segments, and the puzzle segments in Guild Wars, like some of them kind of require you to like put your fucking like head on, like, but this one it was like a trial, and like a 4-year-old could do the puzzles, but like I
Yeah.
think it's a good start. I want to see more of that. It's
There
more
think
engaging.
there was an interview that
Go ahead.
Yoshi P actually talked about this, the puzzle segment, where like he did see a lot of players voicing out like their
Nope.
their positivity on it. Sorry, am I cutting out again? Test.
Yeah, a little bit.
So yeah, so he's seen the positive reactions to the puzzle segment, but he also brought up about how a lot of people thought that it wasn't really necessary, or that it
Wait, Megu, you still cutting out?
I think it's your gain in Discord that
Yeah,
if
you
it's
need,
like
you need
auto
to change the
detecting.
gain.
Oh, hold on. Alright, yeah.
Hold on, scuffing. This is part of the show. Don't worry.
This is part of it.
This is part of the show.
Alright,
This is part of the experience.
let me just. Alright, so yeah, like he said that he had to consider both sides of like players' reactions to it, but I'm of the opinion that he should not really listen to the negativity with these puzzles, because I think it's a good addition. I think we should have more of these puzzles.
Now here's how I think, right? If you are marketing a story-based game, then yes, you should not make any compromise on how the story being told. Even if there are people saying like it's difficult to go through the story, it's difficult trying to solve this puzzle. Who gives a fuck? The whole point of your storytelling is to make the player immersed in the story. So when they introduced the new puzzle mechanic for the latest MSQ, it's actually very easy. You just have to read the red line, the red text. It literally tells you the answer, which I kind of personally disagree how it was being presented, because they could have made it be like you try like on your own first and then they give you the hint. That kind of thing. Like you try to figure out what the fuck is going on, and then the NPC will be like, hey, you're having trouble, and then the red text appear. Don't make the hints as easy to access on the first playthrough. This is the same as like during Dawn Trail's escort mission or the stick mission. Now whenever you escort someone or whenever you sneak behind someone, there's a ring, right? Which tells you like don't get too fucking close. Which beats the whole purpose of a sneak mission if you can just stay away from it. Telling you like everywhere else but near to this circle is ass. So they could have been like not have that, and then when you fail, that's when they introduce the ring or the hints. Because like I think part of the people that are disagreed with how the new design of MSQ are like people that are skipping the cutscene, but they can't skip the cutscene fast enough, which is okay, which is fine. But again, like I said, if your game is marketed towards how it has good storytelling, then you should not compromise the elements of what makes a good story. If people that wants to do it, then fine. Make them have to fail it a bit and then ask the hint from the NPC. That would be like a good middle ground. That's my take.
Yeah, but also we live in a day and age where like you just open up a tab on Google and Google like how do I do this? Like you put the quest name in and there will be like a million fucking guides that like pop up that literally walk you through everything.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean like no, go on.
No, I was gonna ask what chat thinks of it. Like, what does chat think about the new implementation of like this puzzle here? For those who are up to date, and whether more should be added in, should they dumb back down on it?
I mean, aside from the storytelling, battle content's been okay, I guess. It's better compared to Endwalker Snooze Fest. This one is actually better.
Yeah, honestly, like, I feel like DT has been a very good expansion for people that enjoy higher end content. And it's been a very bad expansion for people who don't enjoy that content. But it's also it's also a bit of a mixed bag, right? Because like I fit like I do all the content in the game, or as much of the content in the game as like possible. I try and get money out of my sub. Like I do achievement hunting and all of that stuff. And yeah, this expansion has been like a snooze fest even for me, because like I'll farm, like EX comes out, I'll farm the 100 totems in 2 days, and then I'll be like, all right, I'm done. Like. Or like the raid comes out and I just like clear it and I'm like, okay, I'm done, So yeah, I think like I like when there's like a lot of like casual grind that you can like slow build up to. Like, I think Moon is good. It's just, you know, we wait a bit too long for it. I feel like, you know, relics and stuff should be like at the start of the expansion, so we work on it all
Yeah,
the way through.
I agree.
Like-
Relic should be at 7.0 launch.
7.1 and 7.2 was like 2 patches of the same thing back to back. And if you don't like that one thing, you're not gonna like those patches, you know? And then like the patches for everyone kind of came out later. By that point, it's like a bit too late, you know?
There's someone here that says, didn't take me too long for the puzzle. Other MMO story puzzles, even WoW, requires much more thought.
Much more thought. Yeah. But I mean, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing that FF is not putting a lot of thought. But like I said, how it's being told to the players is a whole different issue, right?
Yeah.
Like, if the way how you're gonna tell a story is just like click on an NPC, then click to another NPC, if that is your way of storytelling, then I can tell you that's not engaging. Why can't we just talk to an NPC? We already have like NPC escorting us around town when we're bringing, you know, in Old Shore Lane, right? We're going around with our NPC walking around. Why can't they have voice acted while we're moving around the city instead of just text on the screen as a chat bubble? Wouldn't that be fucking amazing?
Shizu here says, I can't say much about the new MSQ, but I think the stealth mission in Endwalker can be brought up. There were mixed reviews on that Galameld section. Okay, so that Galameld section, I personally loved it. Like the first time you ever do the mission itself, right? Like without spoiling, like we've never literally been in this situation before, and I really like the intense emotions that it brought personally, and you know, like you're in a sense of panic. You have to do what you can within like your limited abilities, and I wish they actually would like bring that back. To be honest.
Okay, wait. I have a maybe controversial take on this because I recently made my ult, my little Lalafell ult, and I've been playing through the MSQ. Right? When I did that Endwalker mission on release, I thought that was a fucking fantastic mission. I love that instance.
Yeah.
Right. But then as I'm redoing this story on my ult because I don't want to give Square Enix like $80 for the story skip.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it on my ult and I fucking hated it because I'm like, I just want to get this done, you know, like. So I don't know. They have to like, they have to strike a balance. Because I can kind of see like both sides of the argument on that mission.
I think, like, I guess doing it as a first timer is definitely like one of the most, dare I say, like thrilling moments, like in the expansion itself. But you know, obviously, if you're doing it again, like for a second time, then it's gonna be really annoying to like go through.
Yeah. Which I think is not about the story at that point. I think it's more like, why the fuck is MSQ progression not countbound? Why the fuck is that not available to all of your ults? You know, I already did the entire Dawn Trail. I'm not gonna sit down hearing Wook Lamat telling about my people and my country. I'm the Dawn Servant. Not that shit anymore, you know? Like, make it all across my ults.
I think, if anything, I think they should make the expansion skips, like, by expansions and stuff, like the pricing for it, not just like jumping all the way to the end. Cause, like, what if
You know what? Why can't they do what Guild Wars does? You buy the expansion.
That's what I'm gonna say.
You can play that expansion, like, you know,
whenever
everyone
you
starts off
are
like
available,
ARR, and you just like jump in, you know, like. I don't see why, because it's like, I try and invite friends to this game all the time, right? And you know, they're like, oh yeah, playing it, and they're like, oh, I'm enjoying this, and they're in Realm Reborn, and then they get to Heavensward, they're like, oh, I'm enjoying this, and then like midway through Heavensward or something, they just like stop playing and they never play again, and it's like, there is way too much for a new player to go through. Like, if you think of it this way, right? Like, for most of us, we've been playing for like a long ass time, so like, you know, expansion drops, we do the expansions, kind of like whatever. But like new player, you sit down, you have to go through like how many expansions is it now? Like 6 or 7? Something like that?
Yeah.
It's such a time sink, and it's like, you don't even get to the good part of the game. Like, because like old content is like pretty much dead. right? It's like you can duty finder it, but like all the extremes and whatnot, you're gonna find PFs for that unsynced. Like you're not gonna find like people running that min eye level. Like you'll find a party every now and then, but it'll take like 10 hours to fill.
Yeah.
How many
it's like,
hours would going
why
through
can't
all
you
the
start us in
expansion
the
equate
latest
to?
expansion? Yeah, like start us in the latest expansion, give people like proper tutorial on how to actually play the game, right? And then like set them loose.
She's just
Because the
asking
tutorial in this game is bad.
how many hours would going through all the expansions equate to?
Okay, so
Cutscene alone is already like 130 or 150 hours. Cutscene, just
so-
cutscene. We're not talking about traveling.
So Shizu, I took for my Lalafell ult that I made, it took me about 2 months, and I was speedrunning. I had a very naughty mod. Oh no, you guys shouldn't mod your game. Yeah, that kind
Yes
of
already. Let's go.
Oh my
No,
God.
not yes already.
text
80,
advance.
80. Text
Yeah.
advance. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, that will like automatically skip cutscenes and like speed through dialogue and stuff, and it still took me 2 months. And I'm
It
like
is.
speed running on my ult.
Yeah,
like,
it's such a
like,
good-
after work I'll
good
log in on the
plugin.
ult and like speed run it. That's how bad it was.
Text advance is so good that you don't even realize you skipped the cutscene. It's just like flash black and that's it.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so good.
I mean, that's also like basically like any seasonal bits right now as well. You skip through, you're done in like 1-2 minutes. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seasonal events lately has just been like talk to 3 NPCs and you're done. Except for the last one. The last one was kind of okay. Last one you actually had
It's
to
always
go
for
around and do
Genjutsu.
I
things.
did like the boat that they introduced for
Yeah,
the summer event.
but like I'm talking about the days where I think I mentioned this before, like the Valentine event where you have to go through with another person to go
Oh,
around
yeah,
the maze
yeah,
as a
yeah.
pair,
No,
and
do
then
you
you
guys
have to
remember
match
the
the
Halloween
card.
haunted house?
Yeah,
Yes.
Where,
the
like,
Halloween
you go into
haunted
Pork Manor
house.
instance? Yeah.
Yeah, the Hawkmara instance, the Tamtara instance where you have to fight the fucking dinner table and stuff. That one is fun. That is the kind of content that we want. But nowadays it's more like talk to 3 NPCs and you get your glam, you get your emote. Fuck off. Like, bro.
It might be just it might just be me, but I feel like a lot of the story writers, like in the team itself, has kind of lost their spark, or rather, like lost their fire with this game. To be honest. And I think that's probably why, at least to me, right, with Dawn Trail, I think that's why they tried out having 2 writers again and like pushing it onto, or not pushing it onto, but rather like Ishikawa letting the 2 writers try like their spin on, FF14. But alas, like look how it's turned out. I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there in like the writing team, but more. I don't want to say guidance, but something along the lines that would help for like any like new writers that are like taking this on, like spearheading for whatever direction this game's going to.
The thing is, it's like when it comes to writing, I don't know anything about story writing or storytelling in the sense that I'm not sure if I can write a story that's good, that is worth telling to people. But however, right, when you think of Dawn Trail's story, it's not really a story about what we've been having for the past few expansion. Like, Endwalker was all about like end of the world shit. We need to fix this shit. That's like an immediate threat, right? But Dawn Trail is literally us listening to the writer's OC. That's basically what the entire MSQ was. This is more like Dojin, if anything. Like, oh, this is this character in Final Fantasy. My OC, we are all gonna experience it together. I'm like, dude, I don't care about your OC.
Wait, I have this like fucking pet peeve with this expansion, right? Because, well, there's like 2 things that kind of like annoyed me, with the story. But the first one is like the big one. I feel like if they changed this, the expansion would have been like everyone would have said it was a good expansion, right? So if you guys remember in Realm Reborn at the very end when the Game of Thrones cutscene happened, and like Alpha Node reads like all the bullshit of like what he did with the Crystal Braves, right? And he gets like the fucking cock slapped by the reality check of like, hey, I fucked
Yep.
up.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
And then
Yep,
like
yep.
he goes into Heaven's Ward, he's like crying and all that. And then like Estinian, like when you kind of have that Lord of the Rings adventure with Estinian, Ysael, and Alphanode,
Yeah.
at Heaven's Ward, like Estinian is like mentoring him and like, you know, kind of like acting as like an older brother and like guiding him, right?
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and you see Alphanode like gain his confidence back, and you see Alphanode grow into his into his own person in like more of a leadership role. And like, yeah, people still hate the twins and shit, but I feel like if we did that with Wook Lamont, but it was like Wook Lamont is like the Alpha Node and we're Estinian and we're like guiding Wook Lamont in how to be a good leader. And like I feel like that would have been like fucking amazing. Because as it stands, you follow Wook Lamont through all the trials and then Wook Lamont just like gets the bag without having to do any learning.
Yeah.
And then
Guys, my nose,
the-
my nose is bleeding.
What?
I don't know what. I don't know what the fuck. Well, go on.
Oh yeah,
My
yeah.
nose is bleeding for some reason.
So the second thing is, I actually liked the first half of Dawn Trail more than the second half. I feel like the Alexandria shit, like if that was in the post expansion, that would have been better. Because like, what's the point of introducing this new like land and culture and like all of that stuff, and like having the beach episode when the beach episode only lasts 5 levels?
I think, yeah, they really should have spent more time developing like the initial area, like just the first half in general for a whole expansion. Because I was quite surprised, like halfway through, when we're like, okay, like, all right, we're moving on to the next thing now. I'm like, wait, that's it? Like, we just up and go?
Oh no, what Shizu says as well, right? Shizu and Chaz, like, yeah, I know people like the last zone for Dawn Trail, but for me, I just can't unsee how it's literally the last zone of Endwalker, and the impact
Yeah.
felt weaker. 100% this.
Yeah,
That,
yeah.
Like,
Yep.
and
Okay,
like,
here's another eye opener for you guys. It's the same as Shadowbringers as well.
yeah,
it's the
that's true.
same
It's
thing.
the same. It's
That
the same
memories.
as Armor, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same as Shadowbringer. Yeah, that memories. People are grieving about the old times, and then yada yada yada. Fight with the boss. That seems unreasonable. That's basically it. Same thing.
I think it's a trip that
Yeah,
they
but also,
got- oh,
like,
sorry, go ahead.
there was no rush to get to the end, right? So, like,
Yeah.
in Endwalker, like, your party is, like, sacrificing themselves to help you progress and get through, right? But in Dawn Trail, it's like, oh, let's take our time and, like, talk to all these people that we're just gonna shut off, like, their fucking life support, you know? And it was, like, I feel like the story before it was a real rush. It's like, okay, we beat the fucking Big Nugget, and then we have to, like, Speen's evil now, and we have to like rush to like shut her down. And then we get to the zone and we stop rushing. We just like take it all.
We
in.
stop rushing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
oh wait, we can chill for a bit. It's like, bro, I thought this is urgent shit. Oh man.
Actually,
Nope, let's go on a gondola date with my boy Graha here.
So there's an issue that I have with like the latest MSQ patch, and like I'm not gonna spoil it, but having that part like all come back in the end, I was like, I thought it was more beautiful with the way things ended, like in that particular area. But I could see what they were trying to do with like trying to quote unquote like
Yeah.
revive,
Oh
but
no. There's some like background context for this. So like a lot of people were like, oh, I like the city golden and stuff. So they like what they did was they put the game into like
New Game Plus, yes, I know this trick because I
Yeah,
did it
yeah,
myself.
yeah,
I
New
did
Game
it
Plus,
myself.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, and I think like because a lot of people are doing that, the devs are just like, yeah, fuck it, like
Okay,
people
but
like
Yeah.
this.
okay, but if you're gonna bring that back, right? Like if you're gonna bring like some kind of
Give us an option to toggle. That'd be nice.
Or that, or make it lively, like because there's no point with a really beautiful looking. Oh, I mean, I could probably say the same for let's say like the last zone in Shadowbringers, but like have some form of life in it. Really, is how I phrase it.
You know, speaking of that, like have some form of life in all the maps. I feel like all of the maps in like every expansion just exist as set pieces. for like the MSQ, right? Like there's no like overworld content. Like don't even try me on Fates. Like Fates is just fucking Fates, bro. And like
I
Hunt
have a
Trains,
feeling we're
yeah,
gonna
it's
go
like-
back to Guild Wars here. I have a feeling we're going back to
Yeah.
Guild Wars.
yeah, you know what?
I
You
have
know
a
what,
feeling.
Square Enix devs? Go look at some fucking Guild Wars open map content. Go look at all the shit in Guild Wars. Fucking copy paste arena. and
Just
that shit
copy
into
paste.
FF.
Just copy paste everything from Guild Wars overworld content and put it in there. Trust me, this game will be good for another 20 years. Trust me.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
It just sounds like to me that I should just go, like, I should stop playing FF14 for a while and just go onto Guild Wars. Like, I should just go onto Guild
I
Wars.
can't hear her.
Sorry, I should just stop playing FF14 for a while and like just hop onto Guild Wars.
I mean, you could. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
I mean, the only reason why I logged in is literally like, you know, for this event, for this venue, or any other venue that I plan to go to and visit. Most of the time, I'm like, yep, I'm playing Guild Wars. Now I'm playing more Monster Hunter because the new collaboration is coming up.
Oh yeah.
So there's that.
It's quite funny that they're using Omega as the boss in Wilds. Like out of all bosses they could have chose.
Could have gotten
Yeah, I hope,
Bahamut,
I hope like Omega
Omega's fine.
lands down and like as it's like crashing down, your FPS goes to like 5 because the Monster Hunter engine is so shit. Like that'd be such a good experience.
Man.
Where's the Bahamut? That's what
Where's
I was.
the Bahamut?
That's what I was saying. I thought they would bring back Bahamut, or not bring back, but I thought they would bring in.
You know what? Bahamut as an Elder Dragon fight would be so fucking good in Monster Hunter.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah,
it would have
dude.
made so much sense. But
If they don't want Bahamut because, you know, whatever, right? Fuck it, bring Meguchii, you know? Fucking bring Meguchii.
yeah.
That's what
Meguchii,
Epic Dragon do.
Shinryu.
Yeah, Shinryu, fuck it. Those are like somewhat in Monster Hunter's architecture of monsters. Nothing wrong with that, but no, we got Omega instead. I mean, like, it's still early to judge. Maybe it's gonna be a good fight, but I doubt it. I mean, like, it's not gonna be as epic as I want, you know? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good, but it's not gonna be as epic as I want, because I want my dragon shit.
you know what's funny is that I'm pretty sure the model that they use for Wilds is the exact same one they use for the FF16 one.
Same as 16?
Yeah,
Yeah, probably.
yeah. But at least, you know, Arkveld looks good in FF14 side, I think. Who knows how the armor's gonna turn out? Because I only remember what that Rathalos armor looks like in FF14. Somehow I thought they should bring up
Well,
best friend Shinru Xenos.
Shinryu Xenos?
That would be kind of
Yeah.
funny.
Nah,
that would be kind of funny.
It would be, but I don't think they would do it because it is tied to MSQ.
Yeah,
Even
that's
though
true.
Omega is
Very
technically
particular about that.
technically Omega is tied to MSQ, but it's more like unless you were looking for Omega, that you probably would not be seeing Omega in the game anyways.
I think they mentioned that Alphys and like is gonna be part of the story in Wilds. I think I read it.
I don't know, dude. My nose is still fucking bleeding. What the
What
fuck
the
is going
hell?
on with me today?
Okay, how about we go on another break so you can sort out your nose and you know.
Okay, let me make sure. Let me make sure I won't die. Yeah, commercial break. Commercial break.
Commercial break. We'll be right back, fellas.
I'm Michael Jordan. FF14 have given me this time to talk to you about something we both really care about. Think about this. Many of you using mirrors out there now have kids. Do you realize that at 48 you have lived 3/4 of your life? 3/4 of your life? When you're using mirror, you're only cheating yourself out of the chance to find out who you really can be. And believe me, if you don't use mirror, you can just about be anything you want to be. Listen, you got at least 1/4 of your life to go. That's 1 more lifetimes to you. So don't blow it. Don't do mirror. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help. You'll be. I just want you to give yourself a chance to find out all the wonderful things you really can be. And so do I.
우리는 세상을 탐험하며 새로운 발견을 하고 끊임없이 열정을 쏟는다. 때로는 함께 싸우며 나아가는 것. 모든 이야기가 우리의 모험.
모험과 모험이 만나 하나의 즐거움이 된다. 도와주고 도전하고 탐험하고 열중하며 쌓아올린 모험들.
모든 즐거움을 하나의 이야기로. 파이널 판타지 14.
And we're back.
We're back.
D's your nose okay?
Hi, chat.
I think so.
You sure?
I think I'm fine. Hi.
Cool. Yeah.
Never knew the Korean ad was animated. Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yeah, all of the Korean ads are animated. So you can like find them all on YouTube.
Speaking of ads, though, I think we have like one more ad here, right?
More ads.
More ads.
Get paid.
Get paid.
Oh, that's right. Ad time. Are you lonely? Of course you are. It's Final Fantasy XIV. You've already spent 500 hours on content. So why not waste a few more at Scuffed Maids, Aussie's premier maid cafe run by actual gremlins. Ever wondered what it's like to be served overpriced drinks by someone who doesn't know how to emote properly? Ever said no to the Omrai spell only for the maid to completely ignore you and perform the most scuffed and janked Moe Moe Kyun you've ever seen? Welcome to Scuffed Maids. It's like a traditional Japanese maid cafe, but with 90% more cursed energy and 100% less competence. Okaeri Goshujin-sama. Did I say that right? I don't know. I found the line in JP Party Finder. Enjoy our signature services like omrice and coffee with maid spells, becoming the meal, and ordering random stuff for our bartender to give. Sorry, I'm just so scuffed right now. Yeah, and ordering random stuff from the bar to give our bartender an aneurysm. Just listen to our customer tombstone reviews. I walked into this place. Oh yeah, you go.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. I walked into the place and saw the maids T-posing around some guy passed out on the floor, talking about how they are making curry and he's a main ingredient. 10 out of 10!
Sugoi
Located
desu!
in
Sugoi!
Tonberry, Gridania, Scuffed Maids is open sometimes, maybe, when I feel like it. Again, that's Scuffed Maids, where the maid outfits are clean but the RP isn't.
Woo! That's Scuff Maids, everyone!
Thank you, Scuff Mates. Thank you, Scuff Mates.
Woo!
Yeah, that's right. For, for those who don't know, Scuffed Maids is my little like cafe private house that opens whenever like we feel like being degenerate jank maids.
When we open, we have to drag Alan again because we can't forget the key meal that made last opening really popular.
Yeah, so yeah, come check it out. Become the curry. You know you want to.
Hell yeah. Cool.
Oh, right. So thank you for. We've been at this for like 2 hours plus already. So thank you for everyone that's been tuning in and listening to us. Yep. Thank you for like involving yourself into the conversation. Be part of today's opening. Technically the pilot episode. We kind of had fun. We had fun on our side. We hope that you guys had fun on your side, on the receiving end of things. Like I said, just to remind everyone that we do have links, and the next opening is probably the letter one, or we do another big opening like this. We don't know yet. We'll see. So make sure to follow our social medias to keep up to date when and what is the next opening is gonna be. Yep, I'm gonna post it again in in-game chat and in Twitch chat of where to find us in the Lagoon. Okay.
The Gooners.
So the Lagoon. Paid comment, you guys were amazing. You're supposed to delete the paid comment shit, Sam. What the fuck you doing?
No. But yeah, no. I mean, any last words from the host and from chat? I think.
Oh yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in, and yeah, if you have any like feedback or anything, we'd love to hear it. Because we do want to put on a entertaining production for you all, so that'll be really appreciated. But yeah, thanks for coming, everyone.
Yeah, no, thank you, fellas, for
If you guys,
tuning
yeah.
Like I was gonna say, like just earlier before, how like it's always been a dream of mine to like be on like a radio / like podcast like with friends. So thank you to Alice and Dyy for joining with this not really last minute, but I guess like on the spot idea that we brought up. And thank you to everyone who came to the venue and also in Twitch chat as well. We hope you guys had a good night. There is more Scuffed talks and openings to come, so please look forward to it.
Look, she said the thing. Look forward to it. We're becoming PLL.
Oh,
the next PLL.
sorry. お楽しみしてますね. Or however they say it.
Yeah, that will be all from
yes.
us, I think. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. Oh no, I was gonna say yeah. Let me translate that Japanese.
yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna even lie. Okay. Wait. I'm blanking out.
Yeah,
my
you know,
Japanese
my
right now.
translation's always gonna be like Filthy Frank. If you've seen Filthy Frank when he translates Japanese, it's gonna be exactly like that.
Do I just suddenly be Yoshi like what was it? 次にもぜひ来てくださいね。はい、お楽し
More
みにしてます
machinist nerfs in the 7.1 patch coming up.
No, Grano, close your ears. There's more machinist nerf. No.
Sorry. All right, cool. And with that, I think it's good to wrap up around here for you fellas.
Yeah.
Cool. Again,
Have a good, wonderful evening.
yes. Check out the link and
Yes.
yeah, have a good rest of the evening. And
Write
Good
down
night,
your letters.
everyone.
yeah.
Write down your letters.
Oh yes. Send us letters. For us to read.
Send us your letters.
Good night and good morning to others if it's a morning for you. All right. Bye everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Wait, where's my scuff settings here?